Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Municipal Affairs and Housing. Minister, since day one, you've been a strong advocate of modernizing Ontario's burdensome building code. You've been focused on taking a complex document that was overlooked by previous governments and using it to stimulate our economy while maintaining Ontario's high standards for energy conservation and public safety. Our government is committed on reducing barriers to Ontario's manufacturers to keep the cost of construction affordable and at the same time make housing more affordable as well. Minister, I understand that on August 27, 2020, you and our Solicitor General signed the Reconciliation Agreement on Construction Codes. So, Minister, could you please share more about this exciting initiative with the House?
Minister of Municipal Affairs and Housing.
Thanks, Speaker, and I want to thank the member for Chatham-Kent Leamington for his advocacy. I also want to thank him for some of the projects that I got to tour in his riding. He's a real champion when it comes to the housing file. Our government is committed to reducing red tape and regulatory burdens that cause unnecessary delays, duplications, and barriers, and that's why I was excited to join with the Solicitor General in signing the Reconciliation Agreement on Construction Codes under the Canada Free Trade Agreement last month. By taking this very important step, our government is committed to further harmonizing Ontario's building code and Ontario's fire code with the national construction codes. This harmonization will reduce barriers related to trade, product manufacturing, building design, and maintenance. And we're also committed, Speaker, to continuing to work with our federal, provincial, and territorial counterparts to reduce all unnecessary barriers to interprovincial trade while putting the people of Ontario first. Thank you, Speaker.
To the supplementary question.
Thank you, Speaker. And thank you, Minister, for your historic work on this file. And I'm also reassured to hear your continued commitment to further harmonize on building code with the national standard while ensuring that buildings in Ontario remain among the safest and most accessible in North America. Our government continues to work to cut unnecessary red tape, and I'm interested to hear more about what the Reconciliation Agreement entails and how it will help Ontario. So, Minister, could you please explain the key elements of this signed agreement?
Minister of Municipal Affairs and Housing.
Thanks again for that excellent question. The Reconciliation Agreement contains several key elements for our government. It will ensure timely and consistent adoption of construction codes across Canada so that the same rules are in place at the same time. It will also transform the National Code Development System, including a new governance structure that's more responsive to both provinces and territories. And it will ensure there is digital access to free national construction codes right across Canada. Mr. Speaker, our government is committed to reducing barriers so Ontario's success across every sector of our economy, and the building code is just one example of that. Thank you for the question.
Thank you very much.